Living on Social Security alone, it is very difficult. Some people can do it, some people can't. There's other programs out there available, so let's go through them. I did 4 videos on this. The introduction was too long, and I'm not going to do a long introduction this time. Number 1, check my videos. I've done over 500 videos. I do a live Q&A for the last 3 months. I've done it on a daily basis. Come in to the live Q&A, ask a question. Let's see if we can find you some more money. That's number 1. Number 2, you can work and receive Social Security benefits. Early retirement, you can work. You just limit it. If you're receiving disability benefits, yes, you can work. If you're receiving SSI, you can work. Limitations, make sure you watch my videos. Number 3, the internet plan. Yes, the FCC help on internet has stopped. Number 4, energy assistance. Make sure you reach out to your electric company and see if they have any energy assistance out there. Number 5, Section 8 housing. Yes, the lists are way, way too long. The federal government just came down and gave some more money to the states, so hopefully that's trickling down. Call Section 8 housing again, particularly new places, new buildings, new apartment complexes that just opened. Make sure you check to see if there's any vouchers for those. Number 6, protective filing. If you file for benefits, but you've called Social Security 6 months, a year earlier, you might have been protected and you might be able to get benefits back pay. Watch my videos on that or join my live Q&A. Number 7, Wi-Fi. If you can't get the FCC, some libraries throughout the country provide little pocket Wi-Fi. So contact your library and see if you get a pocket Wi-Fi so you don't have to pay for your internet. Number 8, Habitat for Humanity. Remember the old Jimmy Carter thing? Go out there, build the houses. They have appliances. They can help you with different things. A lot of people don't realize they're throughout the country and they just might be able to help you out. Number 9, paying for Medicare when you don't need it. If you have current health insurance from work, yours or your spouse's, you might not need to sign up for Part B. Save yourself $174. I'm going through these fast, but as I said, I have 4 videos that go into detail, and those 4 videos go into a lot more detail, but I just want to make a quick list of all of these. Number 10, and these match up with the 4 videos. I've added a few on there. Number 10, non-needy caretaker. This is a new one. A non-needy caretaker, a lot of grandparents are taking care of their grandchildren, and you can't get Social Security benefits in that case, but you might be able to get through your county or state what's called a non-needy caretaker benefits because you're doing the right thing and the state doesn't have to take care of those children. You're doing it, so some states kind of help you out. Number 11, Low Income Subsidy, also called Extra Help with Prescription Drugs. Call Social Security, super easy application. I've done hundreds of thousands of those when I worked at Social Security Administration. Very, very easy. You can do it online, help you pay for your drugs. There is also number 12, a state prescription assistance program. So file for the federal one, the Extra Help with Prescription Drugs, but also do the state prescription drug program as well. Number 13, right on Medicare, you can get Medicare and Medicaid at the same time. So call your state welfare, social services, Medicaid office and apply for Medicaid and see if they'll pay for your Part B premium as well. Number 14, if you're receiving a Medicare Advantage plan and you're on Medicaid, you're on Medicare and Medicaid, then you can get what's called a Medicare Advantage dual eligible plan. Those have a lot more benefits, the grocery cards and the flex cards you hear about all the time. Number 15, but be careful of Medicare Advantage plans in the sense of if you have some type of home health care, someone comes out to your house on a regular basis, sometimes they don't work too well with Medicare Advantage. The Medicare Advantage, so yeah, we have home health care, but there's a lot of agencies out there that want to deal directly with Medicaid. So again, all of these have longer videos. I'm just going down the list. Social Security and taxes, number 16. We all hate taxes. Some states have taxes on Social Security, some don't. Some people are actually moving around to another state to avoid Social Security taxes. Number 17, if you're filing for disability, you don't necessarily need a lawyer. I don't recommend a lawyer for the first initial stage or the reconsideration stage because they're super, super easy to do. Watch the 4 videos I did on filing for disability with all my tips, tricks, and secrets and save yourself the $7,000, $8,000. It's going to go up next year. So if you want to use a lawyer, more power to you. Number 18, long-term care insurance. Wow, so expensive. People used to get it in the old days, but long-term care insurance is just too expensive nowadays. So yeah, definitely watch out for that. Number 19, people out there paying for Social Security cards. No, do not pay for a Social Security card unless you've done I forget what the threshold is. Social Security will charge you for a Social Security card if you've done over 10 years, a dozen or Social Security cards. But if you haven't gotten one in a while, there's some private organizations out there that are just basically charging you for the Social Security form, which you can just go online. Number 20, a lot of people are just moving overseas. Expats, expatriates are moving overseas to save money. They're just getting Social Security benefits and they decide to go overseas. But watch out for Part B. Just don't consider your Part B that you might have to come back, and if you come back, you're going to pay a penalty on that. So, cancel that after you've thought about it, and make sure you watch my videos on living overseas. Number 21 kind of fits in there with medical tourism. A lot of people are in the United States and they've got some type of operation or something, and they just go overseas and they get the operation from someone that just might have gone to a medical school in the United States, but now they're overseas and they'll charge you 10% of what it would cost in the United States. So a lot of medical tourism is happening around here. Number 22, AARP Senior Volunteer. So AARP has a program. It's funded by the Department of Labor where you can apply for this. It's a volunteer, but they pay you a stipend. And we used to have in my particular office, a third busiest Social Security office in the country, we had several seniors come in and help us out. They got paid and they helped our customers out, and it was a win-win situation. Number 23, there's the same type of program for veterans called non-paid work experience. Even though it says non-paid, it's kind of a vocational rehab. You receive a stipend from the Veterans Administration, and we actually, in my office, I hired many of those non-paid work experience VA volunteers because they came in and worked for months and months and months, and they were awesome. So we said, "You're awesome. Let's hire you." Number 24, burial insurance, $255. That's all Social Security gives you for burial insurance. Yeah, but be careful on the burial insurance. You see a lot of ads out there. This state-sponsored burial insurance. All insurance is state-regulated. So don't call up there and say, "Hey, I heard this state program." No, all your auto insurance is state-regulated. All insurance is state-regulated. So watch out for that one. 25, this is a love or hate one. Government phone, the Obamaphone. It was actually a Reagan phone, but they turned it to a cell phone. Some people love it, some people don't. I recommend, if you want to save some money, go ahead and get it. It's free, and then keep it for about a month or two, and don't cancel your other one. If you like it, then cancel your other one, but if you don't, just, forget about it. Number 26, Home Weatherization Assistance Program. So there is a federal program out there that can help you weatherize your home. Just type in Google Home Weatherization Assistance Program, and they will be able to help you out with the local resources. Number 27, a lot of people say, "Yeah, do I really need a card nowadays with Uber and all the rest of it?" So some people are, the cost, the maintenance and the insurance and all that. Do you really need a card? Maybe reconsider going into Uber. 28, Medigap. Medigap, the Medicare supplements, the plan N and G, sure, they cost a monthly premium, but if you get sick, you just might save a lot of money over a Medicare Advantage, which kind of nickel dime you and pay this and all that. So if a Medicare supplement, if you have cancer and it costs you $1 million, $1 million surgery, if you got a plan G, you'll pay a few $100 and you're done. So 29, Medicare after disability. A lot of people don't realize that once you're on disability, SSDI with Social Security, you get Medicare after 24 months. A lot of people out there paying for private insurance after 2 or 3 years, and I'm saying, "Why are you buying private insurance?" "Well, because I need insurance." "Well, you have Medicare," and they don't realize they have it. They throw away their card or whatever the case may be. 30, ACA subsidies, Obamacare subsidies. So it depends. These are kind of premium tax credits, advanced premium tax credits. So you get those with the silver plans. Make sure you get all the subsidies and the cost sharing with your Obamacare health insurance. And then when you have Obamacare, you transition to Medicare at 65, or when you get it if you're on disability. 31, short-term medical. Some people, for a year or so, they just get a kind of a short-term medical. Those are sometimes they're good. I've heard the government's going to come down and kind of regulate those a little bit more, but we don't know what's going to happen with the new Supreme Court ruling. Kind of everything is kind of in flux right now. 32, food stamps. Don't forget about those old food stamps, EBT. And if you're going down to food stamps, make sure you also check out Medicaid, any other programs they have, energy assistance, kind of a one-stop shop. 33, SSA scams. I do a regular series on my YouTube channel about all the SSA scams out there. A lot of it is just clickbait, and you press the button and now they've got your information. You click the little yes, I accept cookies, and they got all your information. So SSA.gov is a good website. Medicare.gov is a good website. And I would argue my YouTube is a good website for authoritative information. Number 34, respite care. If you are taking care of someone in some type of nursing situation or a child or a parent or something, and you just need a break, a lot of counties and states and cities have a respite care program. You call them up and say, I need a break. Can you send someone down for a day or 2 or 3 days, so I can just go ahead and, kind of decompress. Number 35, IRMA, life-changing event. So those people that high-wage earners 2 years ago, that's how it's worked, is you pay an extra Part B premium right now. If you earned over $103,000 2 years ago, if you're single, $206,000 if you're married, you just might pay an extra IRMA. But don't forget about the life-changing event, SSA 44. And guess what? Yes, I have several videos on this as well. 36, free classes. I've been a university professor as well for a few decades. People who say, hey, I'm really interested in your class. Can I just come in and sit down and hang out? Absolutely. So if you've got a class at your local college or university, you just go up to the professor, knock on the door and say, hey, I really like your class. I don't want to really enroll and take tests, but can I just hang out in the back? I almost guarantee they're going to say, yeah, come on in, join us. 37, VA health insurance, low income resources. If you're a veteran and you need some type of health insurance, make sure you reach out to the VA and see if they can help you out. 38, vet ticks, another veteran thing. I've seen so many things, John Fogerty, Tony Bennett. It's an old Marine Corps sergeant, so you sign up for this vet ticks. You got to send them your DD-214, and you're amazed all the concerts and stuff you can go to for pretty much free. So definitely check it out. 39, Direct Express. If you're currently receiving Social Security benefits and you're getting Direct Express, customer service is, let's say, wanting. Check out your bank and tell them, you might have an issue setting up a bank account for whatever history, financial history. Say, hey, I understand in the past, I can't set up a bank account, but this is for federal benefits. See if they'll set you up with a bank account because you're getting federal benefits. And that way your customer service will be a lot better. Number 40, yes, you can file for retirement and disability at the same time. So a lot of people, they're 62 years old, 63, 64, and they want to file for disability and no longer able to work because of their disability, but they need the money now while they're waiting for their disability to be approved for 6-9 months, however long it takes to get a decision. So you can file for retirement at the same time, start those checks coming, and that way you can have some money. But with the understanding that if you're eventually approved, depending on your onset date, your monthly benefit might be reduced depending on the months you took your retirement. So just make sure you watch out for that. 41, flex cards. So grocery cards, flex cards, you see them advertised all over Facebook and all everywhere. They are a reality if you have a Medicare Advantage, particularly if you have a Medicare Advantage dual eligible plan. There are flex cards out there, but the way they're advertised is kind of bait and switchy, where they take the best one in the country and they advertise it everywhere. Medicare has finally come down and says, no, you can't do that. You can only advertise plans in that particular area, 42, free legal help. You go to the universities and college, law schools around your area and say, hey, I need help doing a will, I need help with a landlord, or whatever the case may be. So there's a lot of free legal help out there. So make sure you check that out. 43, one of my subscribers shared this with me. It's called the Update Rural Development Loan. So type in Google Rural Development Loan that helps you with a loan in developing the rule. I'm not too familiar, but a lot of people on my live Q&A said it's a great program, and make sure you check that out. 44, renegotiated overpayment. Social Security just changed the rules and regulations about a month or so ago. So if you're currently repaying an overpayment and it's onerous, you're having a hard time making monthly ends meet, make sure you call Social Security, watch my videos on overpayments, and renegotiate overpayment, save yourself some money. If 45, if you're receiving disability, remember your children can get disability, and if you have a spouse that is essentially not working or earning under this year $22,320, they might be able to receive benefits. It's 46, independently entitled divorced spouse. You wouldn't, so many people are losing millions of dollars because divorced spouses, so you've got someone that's 62, 63 years old, they filed for benefits on their own record, they want to file for divorced spouse benefits because they were married to that person for 10 years, but they go down to Social Security, and the Social Security employees have been saying this, is that no, you cannot file on that record until your ex-spouse files for benefits. That is 100% incorrect. It's called independently entitled divorced spouse. Your ex-spouse does not have to file for benefits. Your ex-spouse just has to be at least 62 years old. Auxiliary child and care, 47. So this is the under the age of 16. If you have a child under the age of 16 and your spouse is receiving benefit or their parent is receiving benefits, then you can get benefits. Or if that child was receiving benefits because of disability before the age of 22. Again, I've got a video on that. Join my live Q&A for more details. 48. Child support. I just did a video on child support. A lot of people, they try to get child support and their ex kind of works under the table, so there's no places to get child support. Well, now the person is receiving disability, federal benefits, retirement benefits from Social Security, and now those are federal benefits. Go back to the court and say, now we can get that money. So Social Security will take that money, garnish those wages, and send it to you. 49, last, dual. Big one here. People are receiving disability benefits, and they think because they're receiving disability benefits, they can't get spouse benefits or divorced spouse benefits or surviving spouse benefits. That is 100% incorrect. If those benefits are more than your disability, you can 100% get those benefits. There's a lot of details there, 50%, 100%, all the rest of it. And you can get, and your Medicare will continue because you're still going to be getting disability. You're just going to get on top of that minus the disability. Then watch my videos and join my live Q&A, and that way I can fill you in on the calculation. So you can get Medicare, disability, surviving spouse benefits, and Medicaid possibly, depending on your total amount. So, all right, so I did all 49 in 17 minutes, and we'll see you in the live Q&A, and have an awesome day.